What's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it is day 2 of our wild hunting adventure weekend here. And you know what happens when you kill a deer on the first day of deer season? You know what happens? You can't see us now.
Yeah, where you at?
You get to sleep in. Emily's not with us, so there's just going to be 3 of us hunting this morning. Houston would probably be going, but he had a birthday party that he went to and spent the night. So Houston's not here. Weston's, he's gonna sleep. So I guess I'll go hunting by myself. And Dutch and Hayden are gonna go. Hopefully.
Finally woke Hayden up.
Hopefully kill something. I mean, I don't know, how many different bucks did y'all see yesterday?
Oh man, I seen at least 3 or 4 in the morning and a few at night. There's quite a bit.
Awesome. So they're just little bucks. They weren't big bucks, but the first day Dutch said we're gonna try to kill a big deer. And then today's the last day, so he's changed his theory up to he went from we're killing a big buck to if it's brown it's down, we're going home with meat in the freezer.
If it's brown, it's down.
So hopefully Dutch and Hayden get him a deer this morning, and I'm gonna go watch for some trespassers.
Heck yeah. Hey, I did catch some trespassers yesterday.
Of all the things in the world, he texted me yesterday and said, hey, there's some guys walking down this fence, are they supposed to be there? And I said, no, they're supposed to be on the public property that's the next property over. And so I'm gonna go check that out this morning and see if they're just crossing the fence. They may be confused and be on the wrong property, but of course Dutch would find trespassers.
I got him.
Hayden,
what?
It's your pretty pink blanket. Or is that your dad's? That's probably Dutch's Minnie Mouse blanket, isn't
Actually, that one is mine.
Oh yeah.
You're not recording, are you? Yeah, this ain't mine, this is Hayden's.
Now you see why I have to put Dutch in a ground blind, because the guy brings a pink Minnie Mouse blanket, so if I put him up in a tree stand, he'd look kind of funny up there. At least I can hide him in a ground blind, nobody sees it. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
All right, good luck this morning. $6.57. I was really kind of upset because I had like 6 does and a really pretty 8-point buck out here in this field. I couldn't get them on video because it was still a little too dark. They finally left, but I was really wishing Hayden was here because that would have been an awesome deer for her to kill. And then I get this text message from Dutch right there. Hayden shot a small buck and a doe. It's still dark inside my ground blind, but it's plenty of daylight outside. It's way past legal shooting hours, but it sounds like they've already got 2 deer down this morning. His text said the doe dropped, she's down, the buck kind of walked off into the trees, so they want to give him a little bit of time to expire. I'm going to stay here and hunt for a little bit, and then we're going to go load up both of their deer. I'm pumped, I'm excited. This is awesome. It's perfect, worked out perfectly. I just really wish Hayden would have been here in the blind where we were at yesterday morning when this really nice, pretty 8-point walked out. It's so dark inside here. It's daylight outside though. Well, this is what deer season's all about. I've already got 1 deer hanging in the yard. Emily killed her buck last night. Now I'm gonna take the buggy over here to this other field and get Dutch and Hayden. She shot a little doe and a little buck. The doe's laying in the field. She dropped her instantly, and we gotta go track the buck. So I'm gonna load up and go help them. I'm excited. This is just awesome. I love it. This is what deer season's all about. It's about friends and family getting together and having a good time. It's not necessarily just about harvesting animals. Harvesting the animals is just the icing on the cake. Anybody home in there?
Right here.
Can't see you folks.
Are we in here?
Look at there.
Hey,
look what I found.
We're awake.
It's a Dutchman.
Oh, hey. What's up? Oh. Get kicked and everything.
Good job, girl.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Man, you were covered up with deer over there?
Yeah. I'm not
Here,
kidding.
but she's like, hey, I'm shooting whatever comes out. I was like, you do whatever you want.
She just wanted to shoot the little one.
She didn't care. Oh, back strap for dinner.
What is that, Bear? What is it? What'd you find, Bear? Huh? You find a deer?
Them little 223s, man, they're a little dumb, but you don't always.
One down, one to go. The doe fell here in the field. They said the buck made it through the fence. Still on my property, but we got a fence line here and headed off in the timber, so we're gonna go try to track this buck. See that? Dutch don't want to get his feet wet. We're tracking the deer over here. Me and Hayden are across the creek. I don't see what the problem is. Dutch is always looking for a better spot to cross.
The dancing Dutchman.
I was fixing to laugh at you when you slipped and fell.
Down, huh?
Now you just got to go up this.
All right, go.
So we're still on the trail of this deer. Probably tracked him close to half a mile. He just crossed the creek for the second time here. Obviously we got a questionable shot. Not the best shot. Kind of probably a gut shot because we can see heavy blood, lots of blood, but there's some food and stuff in it. You can see we're probably a gut shot, but we've been tracking this deer for close to an hour. Bella's out here kind of helping us out. She's really good at sniffing out the blood. She's not a tracking dog by any means. She's just hanging out with me, and I can tell when she gets that nose on the blood. So we're gonna try to pick up where he crossed the creek here and get back on the trail. So we've been looking for blood. We tracked this deer, I would say probably a half a mile. Not a straight line, but up zigzagging through the woods, right?
At least.
And right over there is where he crossed the creek. We know there's blood 6 inches from the edge of the water. And now we're on this side of the creek. We're back on the house side of the creek, and we have looked over here for a good 30 minutes. We found one leaf that had like kind of bloody, watery, it didn't look like red blood, but I think it was blood on this side of the creek. But we can't find for sure. We can't find a trail. We've looked and looked and looked. But we got to get that doe. I mean, that doe's been shot probably 2.5 hours ago. We still haven't gutted it.
It's cool. At least it's cool out, you know.
It's cold, yeah. It's in the 30s. It's not a big deal, but we need to go get that doe gutted out. But my buggy is, I don't know, a long way. So we got to walk back around the creek up by the house and go around and get the buggy and get that doe back to the house. We'll get her loaded up and gut her. And I've got a buddy that's got a tracking dog. I may give him a call, see if he can get, he's got a little beagle, awesome little dog. See if he can get on this track later. And we'll keep looking. We're not going to give up. It's the ethical thing to do, to get out here and give it all you got to find this deer.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of people have given up already. He's crossed the creek twice. But Bella's done a really good job.
Oh,
I mean,
dude,
her
she's
nose,
awesome.
She just stays right there with us, and you can tell when she finds blood, because she'll be sniffing along, and then she'll kind of sounds like a pig.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
So we'll give it a little while, and we'll get back on the trail.
Jeez.
All right, listen, this is something I thought about reenacting this, because you guys aren't going to believe what happened. So Dutch and I had to walk back. We got the buggy, we got the doe, and now we got a flat tire on the buggy. Just kind of adds to the day, right? But that field where they were hunting, same field where Emily shot her deer last night, is up the creek. I mean, we're probably 300 yards from there, 400 yards from there right now. And all this timber on the other side of the creek is where we tracked that deer. And he went down and crossed the creek down there. So after Dutch and I loaded up this doe, I was looking down the creek and I saw like a piece of white trash or something, and I had my binoculars at white trash. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Yeah. Don't take offense.
Hey, buddy. I'm Cherokee.
don't take offense to that. But I had my binoculars up because I saw a big piece of something white. So I thought, well, we'll drive the buggy down here.
The dog is tearing at my deer's tongue.
All right, hush, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
Stop.
So we drive the buggy down the creek bank, and there's like a old feed sack, something that washed down the creek. And Dutch looks down the creek and he says, hey, what's that white down there? And we drive down the, drive down the edge of the creek. Can you see it? Can you see it? Look right there. What's that on the other side of the creek?
Crazy.
Laying next to the creek bank. And like I said, where he crossed the creek the last time was way down there. So now we found the deer by total accident. I have no idea.
I said, is that a rock or is that deer? And you go, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's total luck. We did not track the deer to this location.
No.
We're 200 yards from where we saw the last drop of blood.
We've been tracking for over 2 hours.
Yes, but either way, I don't care how we found it. Pure luck, pure accident, call it what you want. 2 gunshots were shot this morning and 2 dead deer on the ground.
Hey, you know what? The ice chests are gonna be filled here in a little bit.
But hey, guess what, buddy? I don't have a creek crossing here, and the water's a couple feet deep. So old Dutch here is gonna have to find him a way across the creek, because this is his.
I'm about to get wet, boys.
This is his deer. I got my daughter's deer. She dropped him in his tracks.
I'm gonna have to teach Hayden how to drop them deer.
That's right. That's right. It's all right. She made 2 shots and killed 2 deer today. I'm happy. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, this is awesome.
And now I get to watch you cross the creek.
This is gonna be exciting. Hey, but you gotta come to my channel and watch it if you want to see it.
Yeah, I don't have any of the actual hunting footage of this hunt on my channel, so you got to go check out Keeping It Dutch. He'll post the video. I don't think he got both kills on camera.
No, I didn't get the doe.
But he's got a lot of footage, so he got the buck shot on camera though.
Hey, you know the things you'll do for your kids. That looks pretty shallow. What do you think?
Go for it, buddy. Hey Bella, fetch, fetch. I don't think that's gonna work, is it, Bella?
Hey, there's a perch, and the water just went down my boot. Oh yeah, this is oh, my feet are frozen now. Woo!
So much for those muck boots.
Ah. Might as well get it while I'm in here.
What kind of guy wades out into the creek and takes selfies with a deer when it's 30 degrees? Here, turn and show us that buck. Oh, looky there. Hey, you're drowning him.
Oh, he's dead.
Stinking dog.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm in a hole.
come on out, Dutch.
I can't. I'm only 5 foot tall. That's like 7 foot deep.
It's much drier out here.
Oh. Oh. All right, Hayden, you kill it. You get it.
No.
Next time, keep him on this side of the creek.
You're dead. Hey, I'm trying.
How you feel about that now?
I don't know. It's cold.
Welcome to Buckhorn Creek.
Is this Buckhorn Creek?
Yep. That's why we, I mean, it legitimately is Buckhorn Creek. I don't know why we didn't look in the creek for the deer. Well, 2 deer shot, 2 deer recovered, and 1 frozen Dutchman.
Oh man.
He acts like that water's cold. That's why I pulled him up or I was videoing him on my phone on Snapchat. And on Snapchat, you can slide up and put a thing on there that shows, you know, the temperature outside. And it showed it was 34 degrees out here while this goofy guy's out swimming in the creek. I guess I ought to help him, be a nice guy, and help him pull the deer back up the creek bank now.
This is a 1.
No,
well guys, I think that's all we've got for this weekend. It's been a great time. We've had an awesome weekend. Awesome harvest. We got 2 bucks and a doe. Dutch is over here getting his doe all quartered up, cutting the meat off. I'm gonna get off this camera and go help him because he's got 2 deer to cut up and he's got to head back home. Lives about 3 hours away. it's been an awesome time. We've been planning this trip for several months, and it just worked out perfectly. The only thing that could have worked out a little better is if Dutch and Hayden had gone to the stand I went to this morning, because there was a pretty big 8-point come in. But oh well, I don't care. They got a buck and a doe. That's what they came for. And we've had a great weekend. Got to eat some awesome bacon, some awesome pork chops that he brought down for us. And like I said earlier in the other video, I think I'll trade a little bit of venison meat for that homegrown pork any day.
Oh man,
because I've got plenty of that to go around.
What an awesome time, man. We appreciate you having us up here.
Not a problem. Fixed to have a dog fight.
Yeah,
we're gonna end this video, guys.
Dogs are fighting.
Yeah, we're gonna get the real work done in the video, and that's it. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to go watch Dutch's videos on his channel, Keeping It Dutch. Guys, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.
Come
on out, Dutch.
I can't. I'm only 5 foot tall. That's like 7 foot deep.
It's much drier out here.
Oh. All right, hey, you killed it.
no.
Next time, keep him on this side of the creek.